future tech enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into the world of technology to help you prepare for your speaking test. We'll talk about vehicles, cell phones, and video games. Let's get started. Section 1. Vehicles. What type of vehicle do you prefer? There are so many types, but we'll focus on electric vehicles, or EVs, and traditional internal combustion engine vehicles, or ICE vehicles. Electric vehicles. EV. The two most successful EV companies in the US are Tesla and Rivian. But many of the original legacy car companies are starting to make electric vehicles at a much slower pace. Pros of EVs are that they are environmentally friendly because they produce zero emissions. They also have a ton of power, accelerate quickly, and are much cheaper to drive and own. Many EVs are built from the technology-first position, making them a computer on wheels. The ability to use the large screen to watch movies, TV shows, live streams, music, video games, and more is an aspect many people enjoy. They are usually cheaper to drive because electricity is cheaper than gasoline. Depending on where you live, this price can fluctuate a lot. The longer you keep the vehicle, the more you save. If you drive an average of 20,000 miles a year, you may save around $1,500 on gasoline costs alone. A huge benefit of EVs is that they require less maintenance than ICE cars since they have fewer moving parts, which will further the savings of owning the vehicle. The best benefit of an EV is that you wake up each morning, unplug the car, and have close to 300 miles of range with no need to stop at a gas station ever again. Cons of electric vehicles. Some EVs can be expensive to buy, but there are cheaper versions just like any car. At the end of 2024, the average price of an EV was $56,000. The average price of an ICE vehicle was only $48,000. EVs do not generally offer a very low entry-level vehicle like ICE vehicles do. EVs also generally cannot drive as far as ICE vehicles without stopping. Most ICE vehicles can fill up with gas in around 5 minutes, but an EV can take up to 30 minutes or more to fully charge from empty to full. This usually only matters when you take a long trip more than 300 miles, but it can be frustrating for some people if they take many long journeys. The $45,000 Tesla Model 3 has a range of around 270 miles. The $30,000 Nissan Leaf has a range of only about 111 miles. Battery size for extended miles can be very costly, even though the prices continue to improve. Repairs on EVs can often be expensive due to the cost of the newer technology that they include. A battery replacement in 2024 could be over $10,000. Although almost all battery replacements are covered under warranty, there are still times where people will have to replace the battery or motor after the warranty is up. Internal combustion engine. ICE vehicles. Pros of ICE vehicles are that they are a well-established technology with far more buying options for brand and size of engine. They're generally cheaper up front, and you can refuel quickly at any gas station around the world. Another benefit of ICE vehicles are the ability for many mechanics to make repairs on them. Unlike many parts for newer EVs, most mechanics can get parts from a local auto parts store and repair almost every part of a vehicle. The EVs are a newer technology, and most mechanics are not able to fix them as easily. Section 2. Cell phones. What type of cell phone do you prefer? Discuss its best and worst features. iPhone. One great feature of the iPhone is its seamless integration with other Apple devices, like iPads, AirPods, and Macs. You get this ecosystem where everything just works together. But the worst part might be its price. iPhones can be quite expensive, and there's less flexibility in customizing your phone compared to Androids. Android phones, on the other hand, offer much more customization. You can tweak almost everything, from the home screen to system settings. However, the downside is the fragmentation. Not all apps or updates come to all Android phones at the same time, unlike the uniform updates for iPhones. Section 3. Video games. Are video games good or bad for students? Discuss systems and pros and cons. Video games can improve strategic thinking, problem-solving skills, and even hand-eye coordination. They can also be educational or teach teamwork if played in multiplayer modes. A 2004 study showed that surgeons who play video games may be more skilled than those who don't. The study stated that surgeons who played video games at least 3 hours a week made 37% fewer mistakes and performed laparoscopic surgery 27% faster than those who didn't. They also had 42% higher surgical test scores and showed better hand-eye coordination. But too much gaming can lead to less time for homework or physical activity, and potentially affect sleep and social skills if not balanced properly. One study shows that playing video games in isolation may lead to depression, anxiety, and hostility. Another study showed that there is a link between increased gaming and poor academic performance. Gaming systems. Systems like PlayStation or Xbox offer different experiences. PlayStation might be known for exclusive titles, while Xbox is great for online gaming with its Game Pass service. But choosing only one system may lead to you missing out on special features or exclusive games that are only available with the other system. So, whether you're choosing a vehicle, a phone, or deciding on gaming, each option has its pros and cons. Think about what suits your needs, lifestyle, and maybe even your budget. This should help you form clear, detailed answers for your speaking test. Remember, technology is a tool. It's all about how you use it. Good luck and have fun exploring the tech world. Now it is your turn to answer some questions. Remember the rules. Restate the question. Answer in a complete sentence. Provide details. Explain your reasoning. Question 1. What type of vehicle do you prefer? Compare. Same. And contrast. Different, two of the following. EV car with a battery-operated motor. Ice car with a gas engine. Train, boat, bicycle, motorcycle. Question 2. What type of cell phone do you prefer? iPhone, Android, or something else? Tell the best and worst feature of your phone. Question 3. Are video games good or bad for students? What systems do you like? PlayStation? Xbox? What are some positives and negatives of video games? Great job today. See you next week.